Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, and welcome. We are back. As the title said, we are going to continue on with story mode and fix the broken pizza van. So, not only going to do the pizza van, we'll take the order. Yeah, there's a pun right there. We take the order from the pizza van. Alright, so, we'll deal with this, and then we'll figure out some more restorations. I do want to check one thing real quick before that. Want to see. Oh boy. We need a windshield and a front bumper. I wish you pressed I again for your. So you press I for your inventory in this game. And I really wish that if you pressed I a second time, it would go back. Escape pretty much handles way too much workload, in my opinion. Alright, car status. We just replaced that. Yeah, a bunch of parts undiscovered. Big deal. Alright, rear bumper. No big deal. Change the oil, spray paint, and change the coolant. Okay. Yeah. Probably should have looked at the rear bumper of the pizza van's van. Looks like the exhaust is shot too, which, yeah. Get the body done real quick. So, we shot the entire rear suspension. If you look under here, and the rear exhaust. So basically, whatever we hit just ripped the bottom of this truck apart. Oh, and he wants a fluid flush. See that? I mean, we're probably gonna have to rip a bunch of stuff apart anyway, so fluid flush isn't surprising. Considering how low he is on coolant, brake fluid. Ooh. You know, for what it's going to cost him to fix this, part for part, even if I can repair stuff, and give him a discount, it's still going to be expensive as hell. Might as well buy a new. Freaking Matty hit. And all this does 9% or less, so it's literally gone. Oh, but why we fixed pizza guy's freaking truck? How is everybody? Went out and got in the pool last night. Freaking spent about 3 hours out there. Ended up having to come back in just because it was 9:30 at night, you know? But figure we come back and do some more cars. I thought about doing some off-camera work, but really, we have 402,000 with level 22. Honestly, probably going to be level 25 or something. Or level 23 or 24 by the end of today's stream, depending on how things roll out. I think we got it in the bag. Again, click and drag would be great for movement. I know it's weird for some games to use that, but I think that was a complaint in the first game too. Click and drag wasn't an option for movement when you were moving around a car. It'll act like it when you click on a part, and it'll move you around like that, but yeah, if you actually physically want to just click and drag to look around something in a 3D menu, like an orbital cam, it doesn't work. Oh my god, the amount of front suspension, or the rear suspension was shot in this thing. Yeah, all this stuff's gotta come off. Okay. I don't know why I'm having such an issue with actual viewing. Keep having camera issues. Might be tired or something. I don't know. My eyes could be broken for a minute. Who knows? Now, do I seriously absolutely need to take that off once I get those cross members out? I should be able to take the engine cross member out without taking the steering rack out. I know that sounds weird because the steering rack actually sits on the cross member, but in theory, the way this is designed, I should be able to get away with it. I mean, in all technicality, I should be able to do this too. Physically, it's supported. Alright. Awesome sauce. Now let's see. What of those parts that were broke can we fix? The answer, absolutely none. That's how many. 0. Tip. Zilch. So, inventory. Yeah. Alright, let's get this stuff done. Yeah, both those are broke. Alright. 2 rear suspension arm lowers, 2 spring caps, stuff like that, yeah. Alright. I think we got it all. I have to change the oil too, so. Didn't say anything about the filter, but did say to change the oil. So. Good. I mean, that was pretty bad. You good up there, dude? Yeah? Start getting the stuff back together. That's just clear 89%. I mean, 89's not bad, but when you got to do 100% parts on pretty much everything you broke, because you can't fix anything to 89. Wonder if they'll complain about an 87 rubber bushing that was already in there. Yep. Doing that Q and E zoom thing again. Trying to move around the actual items and assets, and I end up doing the zoom in and out part of it. Not like he even broke a wheel. I mean, that's a lot of suspension damage to not break a tire. I mean, knocking them out of alignment's one thing, but in theory, he should have ripped them off. Hook up the body bolts. The actual rubber bushing part of that probably should have been installed long before that was actually put up there. I mean, yeah, you can build a car like this back, but more than likely, if the suspension was that damaged, you would change the rest of this stuff just on principle. This is kind of a shade tree mechanic way of putting this car back together. I mean, yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but customer comes in and tells you he wants 80% of the quality of the product, then you got to ask yourself, well, what's 80%? I mean, I don't know what 80% fixed is on a lot of stuff because it makes no sense. Parts are either good or bad. I mean, really, in auto repair, that's kind of the way it works. They're either good or they're garbage. Yes, you can get some used parts from a salvage yard, but I mean, I guess that would be an 80% part, but you would never do any repair work to it. You would just basically say, yeah, here's a junkyard front suspension. Because there's nothing you can do to it. Maybe paint it and, you know, clean the rust off of it, but that's it. As far as other restoration, you know, you're SOL. Yeah, there's no guarantee it's straight. That's the other thing. It'd be a very twisted and crooked piece of iron, and you just visually can't see it because it doesn't really make any sense for you to look for it. You went to the junkyard, buy a part. But I think we check car status here. Yep. Alright. We gotta paint it, put the oil in it, and the other fluids. And then we can send the pizza truck back out. Maybe I'll bring us a free pie every once in a while. Wouldn't that be nice? Pizza guy just comes by with a free pizza every once in a while for fixing his truck on the down low. Cheems! Cheems, brake fluid! Yeah, we'll never get old. Ah, what about this? Cleans, cools, and prevents. What? What does it clean and what does it prevent? Overheating? I mean, what exactly are we cleaning? It's cooling. And oil? Cleaning oils, whatever, but... Alright, move the car to the test path real quick. Let's aim it and align it. Well, no wonder he hit something early in the morning and he couldn't see anything. Freaking lights are shot. I kind of think you should leave it like that. That's just me. Paint job. Factory color. Wow. They're not going to notice it's freshly painted. I mean, body parts are one thing, but the whole car is actually a good half a shade to 2 shades lighter. What do I know? Windshield washer flip rips. Really? Oh. Dude, fill your own windshield washer fluid. It's actually probably should be on your vehicle checklist to do it yourself. Taking it to me and doing it. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's not. It's a service we offer, but not a service he paid for. The job was worth $6 grand. I think we spent more than that on parts. But we did a story car. Go to a barn. See if we can find something cool in a barn. That's a supercharger car. Okay. A bolt cape with a supercharger. We want 20 grand for it because it's got a supercharger on it. It probably needs to be rebuilt. Hey, look, first box case. Nice. What else we got in here to buy the car that's not parts? Because I don't feel like restoring and selling parts. That makes no sense to me. I mean, that is a good candidate for swap. Del Camino. And over here, we got an 80s Bolt Reptilia. And it's a supercharged one. $37,000. An 84 freaking Corvette isn't worth $3,800. Let alone $37,000. Like, even now. Those cars are pretty much worthless. Supercharged or not. Alright. Yep, buy our case. Get our reward for doing a car. Oh, my nose is all messed up. I think it's extra smoky today from California. Wildfires were going crazy again. And then hard to breathe. Alright. I think we go to the junkyard and see. I was thinking about it. I'm thinking we're going to do the Supa next. If we can find a good one. Because we can swap in the turbocharged motor. And who doesn't want to do a freaking Toyota Supra? That sounds fun. So, let's go out to the junkyard and see if we can find one. Looks like we got a hatchback off the front corner over here. Not what we're looking for. Yeah. Was that a Clio or a Celo? Or an Alt? What the heck? Did they forget to restock the cars? Yikes. There's like nothing spawned into this yard. What we got over here? FMW. V8. 9,000 credits. I mean, yeah, it's fine. It is the performance version of the car, and I mean, realistically, most of the body's there, but not really the restoration I want to do. Might have been an 8.6 over there. Ooh. Deja vu. Less miles on it than a lot of cars right now. Alright, go home. It's getting expensive. We might have to turn off travel costs just because of the fact we have to go back and forth so often. That should have given it time to reset the story orders too. Let's see what we got. The Callope, yeah. Repair the body parts, probably a lot of suspension work, and the oil. We are not getting any. It's like the first time, one of the first times I've seen the Spectre too. I haven't seen it in junkyards or anything else either. I mean, I see it at the auctions, but who's got time for that? Yeah, I don't like this story mode car. I think we're gonna leave it here. You gotta find a new car. Back to the junkyard. Gotta be something there we can do. Might do a hot pink car, whatever it comes up as. I know, like the newer generation Camaro, the 70s generation Camaro, all that stuff pops up in the junkyard. I just haven't seen them in a while. And I haven't been playing with my game files or anything, so there's no way to actually adjust rarity for the junkyard. I've checked. Although, interesting subnote, I was digging through the game files the other day, and it looks like the dials for a lot of the licensed cars from 2018, from the DLC packs, all their like gauge clusters and stuff are tucked away in the Steam files for 2021. So maybe we will be getting our Dodge and Ford DLCs really, you know, that conversion over from 2018 to 2021 will happen pretty seamlessly. Maybe we'll get some free DLCs. Who knows? I doubt it, but I just said something about not finding a Mustang, right? Yeah. There it is. The cheat? Cool. Let's go into the garage. We'll do a Mustang. What else we got? Not that. Already did Tempest Magnum. Yeah, we'll do a 240 as well. I was looking to see if there was anything DLC we could do a restoration on that would be DLC. Look at this Cobra truck done over here. Wow. Yeah, that went 10 grand for that car. I gambled on that car last time when I actually was building up money and it paid off, but we've already done it, so. That's one of the ones I did off camera. I'll do another one later, but it's not that exciting. However, DLC cars and different muscle cars could be fun. Oh my god. What did I get myself into? I mean, the parts are there? Ah, I was gonna move them to the car wash. Clean them up. Well, I'll do the Mustang on car lifter A. We'll wash it first and detail it. Straighten it out. That was a nice Ford baby blue almost. Ford's blue is a little darker, but that's the classic like GT40 blue. That kind of sky bluish. Swap. That's why I moved the one car to the lifter so I could swap them like that. This thing, I think, is going to be dark blue, and if we have body mods for it, like bumpers and stuff, we're going to do it. We'll see if we can do a Long and Midnight type freaking deal on this one. Do a little anime style. I don't know if we can, because I didn't pay attention to what parts are in the tuning shop for it, but we can look. Alright. Restoration shop. Told you it'd be open. Here we go. 2 cars. Oof. So first things first, we're going to move this over to A. Use it. As soon as the body is somewhat sorted out, move it over to B and clean up that body. Spend $1,000 right off the top. We got money. We can afford it. So, these cars should actually be worth more now. Yeah, this one's already worth what we paid for it, basically. This one's not far behind, so. Winning. Let's take off this thing, the door. Because it's pretty much all that's left. A lot of this stuff might be repairable, so obviously stuff like lights aren't going to be repairable, or windows, but there's a body window over here we missed. I've seen it. Just one left tail light thing. Is there a run on people getting rear-ended in the right side and getting taillights messed up? It's like kind of crazy. Alright. See if we can put these parts back together before we go to the custom shops. We broke them here. I think on the Nissan. Alright. I could put the hood back on, and I probably should, but huh. Actually, it looks like the same color Nissan that I used to have. I used to have one of these. It was about this color. Alright, so tablet, body tuning station. Aw, that's a tragedy. There's no custom parts for the Fair Lady. Oh, that's lame. Alright, what do we got in here? Blower hood. And some headlights. Not really looking too much at that. Alright. So, if that's the case, look at the S30. Alright, we need a bumper. Left door window. Left fender. I think we got the door for the right side fixed. Be a little expensive to rebuild the body of this car, but we'll see what we can do. What is going on with you? I bought those parts, didn't I? Apparently not. Thought I did. Yeah, that's just weird. So I had a glitch there. It wouldn't let me actually select the part. Weird. Alright. Look at how pretty it is. It actually looks pretty cool with the two-tone. Body lines don't quite line up. I would paint this little bit of the strip on the fender lines up the roof to make it truly two-tone, but it's already worth 14 grand. So, I mean, awesome. Inventory-wise, oh, I got 2 cases. Nice. We're gonna need a mirror and door glass, fender. Yeah, what's left? Let's do some cases real quick. Clear out some stuff. A barn map and another case. Be still my heart. I'll take that XP. All day long, I'll take that XP. Alright, so there's not much of an engine left in this thing. So... not much of a suspension left in it either. Oh, I was gonna do this real quick. Anything under 99, please. Yeah, I cleared out my inventory, so, yeah, see, that's the error message I was looking for. Okay. Back on that. Probably gonna have to buy a lot of parts. That's why I cleared my inventory completely. There's a lot of this we can fix, but there's other stuff that's just broken. Now, this car, technically, I believe originally, even this model did come with a turbo option, but I don't think the game's going to allow it. Yeah, the game's not going to allow it. It's only going to allow the naturally aspirated version. Which is fine. The car was pretty spunky without the turbo, but it'd be kind of cool to put the turbo motor in it. Or basically an RB26. That would have been hilarious. For those of you who don't know, RB26 is the engine code for the Nissan Skyline. It's technically the one for the R33 and the R34. Some of the later year R32s had the engine in it, but most R32s had RB25s. Just because generation, I think the last year of R32 had an RB26 in it. At least I've seen them with it in it. Don't quote me if it was actually a factory option or people just automatically swap it because, you know, the RB25 was not as good as the RB26. I don't know. They're really, realistically on paper, they're the same engine. It's just a different generation. Thanks to gentleman's agreement, they're still 276 horsepower base and whatnot, so... yeah. Car manufacturers do that. You ever wonder why your car dyno jets for way much more than what you actually have on paper? That's why. They shake hands and say they won't build something that's stupid, and then turn around and build something stupid anyways, basically. Oh wow, we got a whole bunch of stuff that's messed up on this. Like we have spring plates and no actual spring bolts. That's awesome. Luckily these cars are actually a little less complex. That's why I like working on the older ones a little more. It's not so much that they're difficult or they're easier, it's just they're not as complex to take apart. Less parts means we can do more things in stream, I guess. Since we're doing 2 restorations. Well, we need a full set of pistons for this. Because we just pulled the engine out without having to... Yeah. Get the crane. That's not usually a good thing. What little things we had, we'll take apart. Do some restoration on the parts that we have and hope for the best, I guess. We're gonna buy a battery. Might be able to fix a rim though. Body panel wise, we're done, so off to the repair tables. We're getting a lot of good repairs, though. Actually, kind of nice. We haven't had to do too many double or triple clicks. Like, that was an instant repair, basically. Then we have this part that takes 5, for some reason. No idea why. I mean, since we're going to have to go ahead and rebuild an entire engine anyways on the stand for this thing. We got to find the Nissan engine. 163 horsepower on the L24. That's awesome. And it's actually hot garbage. What do you think, guys? Should we make a builder? Do a race engine? Yeah, I think it's the thing. I think it's the thing, so gonna need an i4 need that. I don't even know what a camshaft is for the L24. Or, V6, or it's a 6-cylinder, inline 6, so... I have tons of cam caps, but I don't think... I have a few rod caps laying around. I think it's a carbureted engine, too, so... crankshaft bearings, we'll grab 4, I think. We need more than that, but what do we know? And I'm assuming DLC cars don't have a lot of performance parts, so we'll probably have to find all the main parts in here. Like the head cover. We're dealing with a car that basically has no actual engine parts, so... On our way to find the oil filter, if we could find a few other things. I know we need these. Alright, so... we are going to need 6 pistons. Oop, I forgot the pistoners. That was awesome. And I don't think we actually got that low. Two tie rod ends. Oil pan. Ah, we do have an air filter port though. Nice. Do an engine head for it? That'd be awesome. i6 L24. Nice. Yeah, we're spending a little bit of money, but it's kind of one of those cars. Bump. Intake manifold for... no intake manifold, so I'll have to buy that. But we got our 6 pistons. Our 6 spark plugs. Rear muffler. I don't remember what carbs this thing has on. I think it's a special carburetor. Yeah, it's like a dual single carb or something like that. It's weird. I don't see one in here though. Alright. Anyways. Back to what we're doing. Build another race engine. Race engines are fun. Fuel filter. Ridiculous engine head. So this one does have rockers, I believe. Or some kind of freaking cam plate. I'm not sure. Remember what this one has in it for the cam. Yeah, it's got these funny... It doesn't actually have push rods. It has rotating points for the rockers. So, those I believe are all going to be generic parts. I just got to figure out what I need. It should be 12. And then 4, 2, there's like 5 of those caps. But rotate it 1 turn. And we'll go to the warehouse here. And we are looking for rod cap 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Finding an ABS pump. I don't know what can you camshaft caps or not, but we'll see. Put these in. Okay, camshaft bearing caps. I have 4 on me. I don't think I need more than 4. I might need 1 more. Crankshaft caps. One of those. While we're here, we need 5 of the L24 camshaft caps. So we need the rocker arms for this because we're gonna go up front. We're gonna go up top. We're gonna do the cam and everything here in a minute. So yeah, this one. Look at how crazy these are. I mean, physically as a part. That's like a spring clip, and yeah, it's a crazy little thing. Already got the oil pan because we thought ahead. I think I have a clutch release bearing in the warehouse. Nope, I don't. Okay. We'll deal with that when we get there. Get this stuff in. And I believe this is still a distributor motor. I don't think it's actually a coil pack motor. It should be a distributor motor. I just don't know where the distributor is going to end up. I mean, it might have a generator on it. That'd be really kind of interesting. Chain for it. I didn't think about a timing chain. This big one here. Alright. Ooh, this is a double roller timing chain. Look at that. Styling with a double roller. It's got 8. Oh no. Don't have an intake manifold. I didn't see one for it. Yeah, see, SR20 is another one of those that's Nissan, so that's the Sylvia motor. The SR20. So, carburetor for it. It's Spino's bottlenecked engine in the world. stock carburetors on a performance head. Yeah, they're like singles. It's like a 2 single carbs instead of a single, you know, a single 2-barrel would have made more sense. Yeah. Gotta be special. I don't know why I bought the air filter. I already bought a race one. I was just being special, I guess. Okay, up here. So I need a timing cover and a timing shoe. Do it this way. This is the car we're building, so we know we need a belt. We'll need a radiator fan. Front exhaust section, sure. Whatever this arm does. Timing shoe, regular timing cover, other timing cover, water pump. Whatever miscellaneous rollers and stuff it takes. I think the distributor like sticks down into the timing chain over here. Kind of an interesting little side mounted distributor. Yeah, it's right here. So an ignition A, I might have one in the warehouse. Open this door up. The only one here, for God's sake. No, I wish I had inventory access to my warehouse. Much nicer. Okay, rotate left, please. Alright, so I need a water pump pulley. Ignition distributor A, which we can get from the pawn shop. Now we know what it is. Wires. Alright. Yeah, we got that stuff all sorted out. So we needed what? Pulleys? Apparently I said pull. Alright, so we need a water pump pulley and a crankshaft pulley for an i4. i4 and i6. i4, yeah. Solid i4. Interesting. Wouldn't think it would be an i4.